Good morning and welcome to Build Your Best Life with Coach Deborah D. Smith. Hey, it's Saturday morning live. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up. Come on, like, share. Invite somebody to come on and join us this morning as we continue to reach out to nurture, which is our theme for May. So please, please, please share. And if you have not already liked this Build Your Best Life Facebook page, please do so this morning as well. Subscribe to my YouTube page because you never know when technology is going to have some issues. And so you don't want to miss a beat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning, good morning. Yes. So we have had some, I think, enlightening topics this month when it comes to nurturing, because again, when you initially talk about parents and nurturing, people always resonate toward the moms, but dads being in place to nurture is just as important as moms in nurturing. And dads normally nurture in different areas than moms sometimes. So it's all essential. Well, this morning, my topic is show or tell. Show or tell. And I know some of you are saying, show or tell? She means show and tell? No, not show and tell, like when you were in school and you get to bring in an item and that you want to share with the class. And like I'm a Steelers fan. And so I said, see, I have a Steelers helmet and it's pink. It's just for me. It goes with my office decor. So that would be show and tell. But no, we're talking about show or tell this morning. So get ready to see where we are diving in with that. Okay. So if I guess I don't want to say in a normal family, but most times in families, you have heard men make the statement, don't cry. And if you have a group of guys or somewhere talking, oh, men don't do all of that. Men don't show emotions. Strong men don't cry. Well, I beg to differ. And maybe they don't, but should they? Dads, again, play a significant role in teaching their sons how their emotions are necessary and beneficial to who they are. But it is critical for dads to actually portray their emotions. So, it's like, am I showing you or am I telling you? So that's where the R comes from. So a couple questions, if you got some dads out there. Dads, are you teaching your sons to display their emotions based on what you teach them? So you teach them, so you've heard people say, okay, it's okay for them to cry, whatever. So you like, yes, it's okay. I know most people say men don't cry, strong men don't cry, but it's okay to cry. You can cry, something hurt you, girl let you down, just feeling really, really bad, something really hurt you. And it's no different than you laughing. It's just an emotion. It's okay. So that's, teaching them, telling them. However, dads, are you showing your sons something different than what you were teaching them? So are you teaching them, yes, it's okay, but are you, something that's hurting you so bad, it's about to make your chest cave in, but you don't want to shed those tears. And it's just like and so you express it in different ways. So where you may be hurt because of the loss of a loved one, you've never let those tears flow. You have never told people how you really feel about it. You've tried to be strong and you know what your religion says about, death. But inside you're just breaking up. You just almost feel like sometimes an elephant is on your chest. You can't breathe. See, that's not good. So that's why we're talking about this morning. So when you think about it, today, most of the actions that we see comes from some type of rules, right? So, in the Bible, we have the 10 Commandments. So we know we're not supposed to steal. We're not supposed to commit adultery. We're not supposed to murder. We're not supposed to be jealous about other people's things, right? In school, you have school rules. They have a bell. You're supposed to be in class when that bell rings. You're not supposed to bring weapons to school. You're not supposed to cheat on exams or whatever. You have an honesty policy. When you're driving, you have rules. You need to know what the different signs mean. So what's the difference in a sign that says stop and one that says yield? What's the difference? Do you know? Because I really believe a lot of people don't understand what the yield sign means. I think they think the yield sign means put your foot on the gas and go, go, go. So, what are the different driving rules? You're supposed to stick with the speed limit. What is, sometimes the speed limit may be covered up by trees or shrubbery that has grown since the signs went up. But if you're in a particular area, like a residential area, a highway, what are the different speed zones if you don't know what they are, if they're not displayed anywhere? And then your instructions. Parents, a lot of times, will give you instructions before you walk out of the door. So you're supposed to abide by those instructions. So you know what you're supposed to do because, it's somewhere in black and white or someone's told you. But what is it that you actually do? Do you, instead of following the 10 Commandments, you do what you feel like? Or, you decide you're gonna base your life on what you see on social media. If it's on social media, it must be the right thing to do. It's fun, it's out there, people are doing it, so it must be the right thing. A lot of people do what they see their peers do, and that goes for adults as well. You see somebody else doing something, hey, it's okay, So you normally dress a certain type way, but then you begin to see other people dress differently. It's like, oh, okay. I thought the dress policy at work was, and I'm not saying today, this is back in the day, you're not supposed to wear halter tops to work. And people start wearing them, and it's like, okay, nothing's happening to them, so I'm going to do it too, But if it's somewhere in black and white that you're not supposed to do it, you don't do it because everybody else does. If they go jump off a bridge, are you going to jump off the bridge? If they say they're going to give up one of their paychecks, are you going to give up a paycheck? No, I don't think so. But the key thing here in the show or tell is that today's, and I won't say all today's children, but let's just talk about the millennials and what is the Generation Z. They're those generations that more so do what they see you do. So what are you showing them? That's what they're doing. So then that means that you have to be very careful. You can't tell them, it's okay to do one thing, but then you're doing something else. And I'm going to give you some examples. A lot of times, parents, friends, anybody, because they want to do something, they know it's wrong, but they don't want you to do it. So then they will, find a way to make an excuse, or they just do it and, dare you to do it. You better not do it. And some of those things is like litter, you're not supposed to litter. And if you're on certain highways and your kids are in the back and they throw something out of the car, you can get a ticket. And so you probably tell them, oh, don't litter, don't throw anything out the car. Don't do that. You're going to be on punishment. Never throw anything out of the car. But then what happens? They see you throwing something out. So it's like, okay. So I guess that rule, they're not going to ask any questions, but they're going to think in their minds, okay, so now I see them throwing things out, so I guess it's okay. And y'all probably heard me tell this before, but it was like, and in my mind, I know you're not supposed to litter, and for the most part, I would say 99% of the time, I was not littering, right? But this particular day, it was something my granddaughter had, and I'm telling her to throw it out the window. She won't throw it out the window. I think it was like a lollipop. And it's like, we don't have the wrapper. What are we going to do with this thing? And I'm telling her, throw it out the window, so she won't throw it out the window. And then she gives it. So I said, give it to me. And then I'm going to throw it out the window. It's like, Nana, you're not supposed to throw anything out of. Oh. So bad Nana. So I can't tell them not to do something. If their parents have told them not to do something, and then now they see Nana doing it, it's like, okay. You know, most of them were like, okay, well, maybe I can do it too. But my grandmother, she's called me out and told me, hey, you wrong. Don't do that. So remember, they are going to do most times what they see you do. All right. Smoking is another one. Oh, you better not start that habit of smoking. Smoking is bad for you. I wish I hadn't started, but I smoke. Like you can't stop, right? If I catch you smoking, this is going to happen to you. That's going to happen to you. But you still do it. You do it in front of them. Well, your secondhand smoke is just as bad as them smoking. Show or tell. You want to show them the right way. You want to tell them, but you want to show in your actions that you mean the words that are coming out of your mouth. Yes, they understand the words that are coming out of your mouth and you mean them, right? So drink. Don't drink. You shouldn't drink. Drink alcohol. That's why they have ages on drinking alcohol. You go to these parties, and they got drinks already poured up in the punch bowl. You better not get any of that. If you're not drinking a soft drink, don't drink anything. But they've seen you so drunk that you couldn't even take your shoes off to get in the bed. Your mom had to call you in to help. But again, you're telling them one thing and showing them something different. You have to do what you're telling them. So the same thing comes down with emotions, you know. So you've always believed because you were taught, your dad taught you, his dad taught him that, boys don't cry. Boys don't show all that emotion. You get mad, you don't hit no woman, but you can go, it's okay to go hit your fist through the wall. So they've taught you this, and then you teach your kids, no, you don't show your emotions. But then as you grow older and you grow in wisdom, you can Google things now. You read different articles. If you read books, you see it on TV, and you begin to see, hey, they're, attributing not using or showing your emotions. They're contributing mental health to that. Anxiety, depression. Wow. I better look more into this. And then as you look more into it, then you see, oh, it is okay for guys to cry. That doesn't make them look feminine or weak or anything. So I'm going to start teaching my child, it's okay, man, it's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. But then they see maybe you have someone close to you passes away. Just see your mom. And they know how they feel that grandma's gone. And you just have this stern look on your face. They don't see you crying, but they are so hurt. And the tears come in, you have your tears come in your eyes, and you're stretching your eyes because you don't want the tears to fall. And if you bet your eyes, the tears are just going to fall. And you keep looking at your dad, and it's like, okay, I can't cry. I can't show my emotions. So even though he said, okay, son, yeah, it's okay, he's not showing his. It's okay. So that's where your show our tell comes in, because guess what? Your dad is not going on something he just thought up to tell you. He's looked at it, he's seen the research. Now he's understands it's okay. And yes, it's been embedded in him, maybe even beating him, that hey, you don't show emotions. Men don't cry. But if he's read this, if he's seen the impact that it can have on mental health and depression, what does he need to do? He needs to go to someone. If he needs to see a therapist or sit down with a loved one, or it could be a pastor or whatever, and say, hey, I was raised that men just don't cry. This is something you don't do. You don't let anybody see you cry. It's a sign of weakness. You look feminine. But I just hurt so bad, and the tears are there, but I do everything I can do not to let them come out. But it's making me feel some kind of way. So I know I'm snapping at people. And I'm angry when I normally something wouldn't make me angry. Now it's just making me just angry. I'm frustrated. I'm depressed. I can't sleep. You need to talk with someone and get that out. So you need to be able to show your child that what they told you is okay, because they can see you do it. But you have to understand before you can show them that yes, it is bad. I know how it's making me feel, and I don't want to feel this way. I don't want to be depressed. We see all these now even in my emails, I can't even go through my emails unless I'm seeing where, this person has killed themselves and killed their spouse, the girlfriend, their boyfriend, the person next door, somebody driving their driveway, or shooting. What is wrong with everybody? But as you nurture your children, and that's all the nurturing type factors or pillars that we've talked about, you have to ensure that you're teaching them what you know to be true and what you know to be right, and you feel it, because I would say it's not a good thing if you're teaching them something and you don't even really believe it. What is that making you? Can they trust you? And if they find out, well, yes, that's what they're telling me, but they don't believe it, are they going to trust you in something else? So to me, this is something that is really key. It's very, very important. And yes, we do want our young men to understand that it's okay to cry. Crying is just an emotion. Everybody has emotions. Emotions come out of something that has happened. Somebody makes you laugh, you laugh. Somebody makes you angry, somebody cuts you off, you might get angry. You're not going to go into road rage unless you're holding it in. It's like you don't say anything, you don't do anything, you just drive, and you just so angry when these people do this until one day you snap. That's not good. So it's okay. I wish these people learn how to drive. Just get it out. Just get it out. Talk to yourself. I wish people would learn to drive. Why would you wait to the last minute and just cut all the way across 2 lanes in front of me? And then you're done with it. They're gone and you're going your way. You got it out. You're good. But if you held it in, you mad. Oh, I'm just so mad. I wish I could have just followed them and just gave them a piece of my mind. And then you get to work and the first person that says something to you and you just they're like, what in the world is wrong with them? So this is why I'm talking about show or tell. You want to tell your children what you're going to also show them. Make sure the two are matching. They are synonymous. They're not different. And if it's something that you're not understanding, or you don't, what's the big deal? What's the big deal? Why you talk about this? It is a big deal. Think about all the people that you've heard of in the past, I'm going to say year and a half, that has committed suicide. They've tried to commit suicide. They just killed someone else for really no apparent reason. Does it have to anything to do with their emotions and not letting those emotions play out? You know, it's like, sometimes you wonder, like, what? Yo, that's a mean lady. Why is she so mean? And they might actually not be mean. They might, maybe when they were young and they used to always, why do you always look like that? Every time I see you, you're looking like you're just chasing for nothing. Why are you doing that? And if somebody beat them down so much until they were like afraid to smile, now they're probably not really frowning, but when you see them, they're not smiling. They're just neutral. And so you see them and you speak, they probably won't say, oh, good morning, how are you? They probably say, good morning. Because, he will go with the show and tell, but someone has knocked their emotions down. And so they're afraid to smile. They're afraid to be happy. They're afraid to be surprised. Like some people, you can't surprise them because they are just like panic. It's an emotion though. You get over it. You're surprised. Okay, and you get over it. And I'm not saying, scare somebody, they're afraid of something and then you go scare them because you could actually give them a heart attack. That's not what I'm saying. But being surprised, being happy, being angry, being sad, those are just emotions that we all have, and we all should express them because we want to have lives that are wholesome. We feel good about ourselves. We feel good about others. We're not judging anybody else. We don't want anyone judging us. And so if you see someone, they smile all the time. Oh, it's how beautiful. I remember, somebody's trying to get you to remember somebody, and they say, the lady I'm talking about, she used to always sit like on this side, and she always smiled. Oh, I know who you're talking about. Oh, I know, she was the happiest lady, but she always had a pleasant look on her face. And you speak to her and she'd smile back, and she was just the kindest thing. And just think about when someone's kind to you, how it makes you feel. But we really, really, really want to push this nurturing this month. So if you are a parent or a grandparent or whoever is in charge of nurturing someone, when it comes down to their emotions, please don't stomp out their emotions or make them put them in a box and put them on a shelf and don't ever use them. Let them know it's okay. And then show them it's okay by you and the way that you react with others. And if nothing else, remember, millennials and Gen Z learn by what they see, not by what others say. So you have to show them the right things, all right? Ensure you show what you tell, and they will be a lot better off, and so will you. So I hope that you enjoyed our show, our tale this morning, and I hope that it resonates with you. If you know someone that this would really, really help, assist them in understanding about showing those emotions, about why they may be in this deep, dark place and they haven't understood, but there's something that happened 2 or 3 years ago and it was just devastating, and they have not dealt with it yet. They have not let that emotion come out. So it's just sitting there like a lump. So please, please, please share. Always share our Our broadcasts are on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook, and they're always there. So you can always go back and look them up. So please make sure that you share. As well, please check out my website, which is www.buildyourbestlife.org. That's www.buildyourbestlife.org. Out there, you can find a blog. There is a new blog out each Monday on my site that you can check out. And I'm sure that you will find a lot of those that will just make your day, give you food for thought, help you to grow. So check those out. And it's every Monday they come out. Also, our calendar of events, our next big event of the year is next month, our Men and Boys Conference, and that starts on June 12th. So go and check that out, and so you can see who our speakers are. And also look at the services that I offer, which is speaking, webinar speaking, coaching, and consultations. And some of the stuff that I'm talking about, you may not understand. It may have been hindering someone. I am here to assist and help people. So unless you come and let me assist you and help you, then I can't do anything else. All I can do is be here for you, meet you over halfway, let you know the services that I offer, the free content that you can get to overcome obstacles in your life, to build your best life. But I am here and I'm available. Hey, it doesn't cost you anything to find out what's going on, what I have to offer, and how I can assist you or someone that you think would benefit from the help. Also, you can get an autographed copy of my book, Build Your Best Life. It's about your life, your action, your credibility, overcoming obstacles to build your best life. This is a great tool for parents, educators, leaders, teachers, educators, young people. It makes a great gift, and it's a gift that keeps giving because you can read it, you can go back and read it again, you can highlight, you have nuggets, you have personal plan that you can do in the back, your goals, and things of that nature. So it's a great tool. Go on my website. And if you like Kindle version, you can go to Amazon.com as well. But please check out my website. I would greatly appreciate it. Again, thank you for tuning in. Please join us on Tuesday for Reach Out. And that's at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Our guest for this Tuesday is going to be Jason Baker. And our topic is going to be, what's your impact? You don't want to miss it. So join us Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So again, thank you so very much for tuning in today. I'll be looking forward to seeing you on Tuesday. Be blessed and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.
Coach Deborah has a passion and purpose to assist young men, ages 15 to 24, to overcome obstacles and build their best lives. She wants to see every young man live out their potential. She has a master's degree in human services counseling, with a major in life coaching. More importantly, she is the mother of 3 boys, who are exceptional, educated, professional men. Coach Deborah believes it is better to train early, rather than need to fix later. She utilizes basic principles and God-led concepts. Sometimes the only thing a young man has is their credibility or their name. The actions they take are based on the decisions they make. Those decisions align with their choices and result in consequences. Coach Deborah can assist you if you are lost, floundering, or confused. Embrace the help and start building your best life today.